for the first time since the beginning of the pandemic. News 12 Connecticut's Lauren Fabrizi is there with a preview. Have you caught up with Mickey yet, Lauren?
We're waiting for him.
He's so hard to find. He's not here at the moment. I'm so sad, but maybe he'll be making an appearance later. And, you know, these kitties, they'll just have to come to the show to see him, I guess. So right now I'm joined by Nick, and if you tuned in the last hour, you saw that he was demonstrating what we called the fire sale for us. He plays Buzz Lightyear in the show, and we've had Isabella all morning long. She's one of the live co-hosts of Disney on Ice, and she's going to be showing us some tricks on the hoverboard. So, you know, we're not just talking about doing really cool things on ice skates. We're actually talking about putting devices like this on the ice as well. So, Nick, if you can kind of fill us in on how this all works.
Yeah, so this show is not just about the figure skating, like you said. There are high-flying acrobatics all throughout, and this is just one of the ways that this is, one of the many ways this is executed on this show. So we've got Isabella on the hoverboard, and this hoverboard's just like the ones you see at home, but you know, they can do a few tricks, you know, most people probably can't do, and on ice. So all of these hoverboards are specially made for this show with special tires, that way they won't slip on the ice.
So what movies, what segments is the hoverboard used in for this production?
So the hoverboard's primarily in our opening number, which is a really exciting number. It's got a bunch of ice skaters. It's really a number where we can all kind of be ourselves. And then it sort of brings in that magic, because that's when we bring out Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and Goofy, and that's when you really start to get into the show.
There he is, Rick. You talked to Annalisa, you talked about Mickey. He's in that segment. So I think the kids are dying to know if they, you know, come out to this production of Disney on Ice. It is called Mickey's Search Party. So, you know, what characters and what movies are featured in this production?
So, of course, we're going to have our favorite characters, Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and Goofy, throughout the entire show. They're on a journey to find Tinkerbell, who's been captured by Captain Hook's pirates. So we get to go all over their map, the pirates' map, to solve these clues to get Tinkerbell back. So we get to go to the Enchanted Castle with Belle, into Andy's toy box to find Buzz, Woody, Jessie, Bo, Rex, and Ham. Those are two crowd favorites. Go to Motunui with Moana, the Land of the Dead with Coco, Miguel from Coco, to Agrabah with Aladdin, Under the Sea with Ariel and all of her friends. And then, of course, we go to Arendelle with our favorite sisters, Elsa and Anna. So there really is something for everyone. And then even after that, those are all our main segments, but in the end, there are a few surprise characters that come out for the finale.
Yeah, so the classics for like a 90s baby like me, and then the new movies too for the young kids. And I know, Annalisa, you've got the little ones, and Rick too, the little ones. I'm sure that they would love this production. Nick, thank you so much for showing us the fire sale before, and then for filling us in on the hoverboard. Isabella, you too, she's been doing all great for us all morning long. Coming up in the next hour, we're going to show you some even more cool tricks.
Wow, look at these stunts on that hoverboard. Let me tell you something, I can't even do a hoverboard on the blacktop. And Mickey Mouse and friends skating into the Webster Bank Arena, bringing Disney on Ice back to Bridgeport for the first time since the pandemic began.
All right, News 12 Connecticut's Lauren Fabrizi is there with a preview of the show. And I'm wondering what's at the top of that pole right now.
What's going on there?
Yes, Rick and Annalisa, as you guys know, we've been having such a blast this morning. We showed you elaborate costumes, and then really cool props, and then a lot of acrobatic work. So yes, here we go. We're going to show you, Rick, on the top of that pole. That is Nick, and I am joined by Sadie, and she's going to kind of fill us in on exactly what is going on this pole. Sadie.
Yeah, so this is the sway pole featured in our Coco segment of the ice show. The pole is 20 feet tall and made of carbon fiber, and sway pole artists like Nick make their way out via hoverboard to the pod here. They climb up with their hands and feet to the top, strap themselves in, and then take the audience through quite a magical experience during the Coco segment.
Yeah, so we're not just talking about, you know, folks think Disney on Ice, they think figure skating and beautiful costumes, but this just proves it's just so much more than that. Sadie, if you can talk about, you know, what goes into, you know, learning how to do all of this.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite parts of this show, is that there are so many acrobatic elements, and as figure skaters we now get to expand our potential and become artists on many different apparatus. So we have a full training day on opening day where everyone comes in and they train their acrobatic apparatus. We have Spanish web, sway pole, tumble track, the carousel, and hoverboard. So everyone comes in, we all practice, we validate for the opening night performance. And to be on the sway pole, you have to get trained. Nick has been trained, and he does this in the show time to time and practices every opening day as well.
Yeah, I know. I was speaking with Nick before this live hit, and he told me, never in a million years did he think he would be doing something like this way. He's a pro here. And then, Sadie, you are an ensemble dancer in ensemble skater in the show, correct?
Yes, I figure skate in the ice show, and I also perform on the Spanish web.
And what is one of your favorite productions?
My favorite production is the Aladdin Friend Like Me ensemble number, because there is the Spanish web, tumble track, as well as walking stilts and skating stilts. So there's a lot going on.
Well, speaking of Aladdin, that's also one of my all-time favorite movies. So we've got to break out the magic lamp here. Let's see if Genie makes
Are we
an
gonna see
appearance.
him?
Are we gonna see him? I don't know. We might have 3 wishes to make Rick and Annalisa. 1, 2, 3. One each for the 3 of us, right?
Okay, you go first, Lauren. What's your wish?
Thinking of it right
Come
now.
to the show tonight, and we'll see if they come true.
For a great 2022. I feel like we all want that, right?
Absolutely.
And that could be a good start, that show.
Okay, my wish is world peace.
Mine
world
is health
peace
for
today.
all.
That's right. Good health, good wishes. I love that. Rub that lamp 3 times.
Great, I
Lauren.
love them all.
Deep stuff here on the
Here we go.
morning show. Real deep.
So nice. Thank you so much, Lauren Fabrizi out there.